guys, what's going on? It's Rory or Cruze here. So this is my first proper video that's not clipped from my stream, but this is like a review on the Infinite Warfare beta, which came out on Saturday morning at about 6 o'clock. So the background gameplay is just like a 56, I think it's 56 and 21 in a kill confirmed game that I got today, but it was just a quick gameplay, so it's about 7 minutes long, I think. But so pretty much the beta came out at about what was it, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock my time, sorry. So I woke up to play it, and it was a pretty dodgy start because it didn't work and no one could get on for a few hours pretty much. So everyone who stayed up to play it or woke up to play it was pretty much disappointed to start with, because the Infinity Ward and Activision pretty much screwed up the servers, so there were still error messages that they had and no one could get on and play games. So everyone had basically, I was like, yeah, everyone had stayed up or woken up to play it early and pretty much wasted their time for a couple of hours, and then they finally fixed it, and I was up when they fixed it, and I think I played about two games, and this was about 9 o'clock in the morning, so about 3 hours after it was actually intended to be released. I think I played about 2 games, and then the servers basically shit their pants, and so no one could play a game, no one could find a game. Matchmaking was terrible, and they basically screwed it up again. But other than that, other than the servers going down a few times, on the actual gameplay, I quite like the game. I didn't really like it when I first played, so my first 3 or 4 games I actually was, I wasn't really impressed, and I didn't really like it at all. So I wasn't too happy because I didn't think that this game was going to be that good. But I don't know, it was something weird. Tyson said the same thing as well, that he was getting weird bullet regen, and so it was like your bullets weren't actually shooting at them when you were shooting. So I don't know what happened, but I basically stopped playing it for about the whole day until at night. So I just didn't play for about 10 hours while it was out, because I didn't really like it and enjoy it, and I found it repetitive. Then I jumped back on later, and the servers, I don't know, they seemed to be better, and I was actually getting bullet registration. And then I actually started playing a bit more with Setzi and a few other people like Carrie, and it was actually enjoyable. So the maps are really, some of the maps are good. So there's only 3 maps, there's 4 maps out now because they added precinct, but there's Frontier, Throwback, and Frost to start with. So Frontier is like the small space one with all the corridors and the underground part. I don't like that map at all. Basically just sprint around corners, sliding with shotguns and SMGs, so it's like you get shot in the back all the time because there's so many corridors and doorways, and the map still confuses me a bit, so I don't really like it that much still. And then my second to least favorite would be Frost, because it's just not as good as Throwback in my opinion, but it's an alright map. It's a pretty good layout, but the only thing I don't like is the fact you can wall run around pretty much the whole map. So that's probably an off-putting thing, because it reminds me of Evac quite a lot from Black Ops 3, which was an average map. So the best map in my opinion that was out in the first 3 was the what's it called, Throwback. I reckon that'll be a good, sort of reminds me of Fringe a bit, the way it's set up with the 3 lanes, and I think it's a really good map, and it's got a good layout with the 3 lanes, as I said, so I think it'll be good for competitive. Like, I think it'll be a good capture the flag map, maybe hardpoint, and it will be really good for search and destroy as well. So that was my favorite of the first 3 that got released, but when I got on today, they'd put out a new mode, which was kill confirmed, and a new map called Precinct. I played a couple games in Precinct when I got on, and I really like it. So it's pretty well laid out in my opinion as well. So it's got the sort of 3 lanes, similar. it's got a bit more buildings in it, which is kind of weird. It kind of reminds me of the Aftermath map in Black Ops 2, which I really didn't like that map, but this one sort of I do, because I think the movement makes it better, whereas it was quite a large map, whereas on Black Ops 2 the movement didn't really work because it was such a big map, but you ran so slow. So I reckon it'll be good. I reckon it'll be a hardpoint map and competitive because of the way the map's laid out, and there's lots of different sort of zones that would be good for hardpoints, I guess. So that's my favorite map, and then Throwback's my second one. So this gameplay is actually on Throwback, if you didn't know. And this is the new kill confirm, which they put out today. So I'm hoping that they put out Hardpoint tomorrow, because that's my favorite game mode, and in my opinion the most fun. Whereas Team Deathmatch isn't that exciting, because the spawns are pretty weird in Team Deathmatch and unpredictable. Domination is probably the only game mode that I actually liked on the beta until they put Kill Confirmed out. Defender's kind of weird. I just don't think, because it might be, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. So Team Deathmatch is average. Kill Confirmed's really, I quite like it because it's pretty, I guess it's similar to Team Deathmatch, but I don't know, I just preferred it. I've always sort of preferred that over TDM. But Dom is definitely my favorite because the spawns are sort of predictable, and on Precinct you can set up a nasty spawn trap if you cap A and C and you sit by the gas station and the tank, and you can spawn them up the back of the alley, and they pretty much just get shrepped off spawn. So basically the beta's been out for 2 days now, 2 whole days, and I pretty much like it. So I know a lot of people don't like the game, and they're complaining that it's like looks like Star Wars Battlefront or Titanfall or Halo. But I know it doesn't look like traditional COD, but I reckon it runs pretty well. And now that you're actually getting good bullet regen, it'll be good. So hopefully there's more good maps in the full game, and hopefully Hardpoint makes it a bit better as well. So there's another beta next weekend, and this one is almost over. I think there's only one more day left. Yeah, so that's basically my video today. Was a review on the beta so far, and I'll probably have another one next weekend on the next week of the beta. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.